I recently came across a YouTube video which talked about how to not only be more proficient at studying, but also how to enjoy it. And I found it really interesting. So today I'm going to go deeper into it. And so firstly, why do we crave things like scrolling and playing games, but not studying? And so the main reason is because of dopamine. And these things fill our brain with dopamine when we experience excitement and pleasure. And it makes us feel really good about ourselves. And yeah, our brain gets a lot of amounts from it when we do these things, and yeah, without us even having to do anything. And while studying is, I guess, it's a lot less rewarding in comparison, because you have to study you have to study large amounts to even get a reward, and it seems really far away. And I'm sure we've all had times where we've wanted to do things, however, we end up just sitting in bed and just playing games or watching YouTube. And I've actually had a lot of times where I've really wanted to do some work, but in the end, I just spent like 2 or 3 hours just watching YouTube Shorts. And so basically our study like sits at the bottom of our scale, and so basically we have to make the effort to tip our scale to make study the most important thing. And so to do this, we have to basically rewire our mindset, and basically we have to reset our dopamine baseline. And basically right now our dopamine baseline is really high because we've been fed all these things like scrolling and gaming, which gives us a really high dopamine thing. And we basically can't find any pleasure or excitement from just the usual things in life, such as taking a walk or studying. And so basically, to reset our dopamine baseline, we have to just do things like walking more often, or maybe reading 10 minutes a day, or just turning off notifications, and meditation can also help, maybe 15 or 30 minutes a day. And at the start, it can be really hard and challenging because we're used to getting a lot of dopamine and we won't really find any excitement in it. However, after doing it for about a week, then we'll really see the difference, and we'll be able to, enjoy other things in life as well. And so, I remember when during the summer holidays, and I wasn't really going outside much, and I spent quite a lot of time just on my screen. However, my parents told me to go outside for a morning run every single day and try to fix my morning routine. And eventually, I think I just found myself to be more productive, and instead of spending hours on the screen, I managed to do a lot more work as well. And the effects of rewiring can be that simple pleasures, like I said, going outside and going for a run, start to be a lot more pleasurable again. And furthermore, however, it's not like the only thing that you have to do. You also have to promote studying to be higher, not just decrease the dopamine from scrolling or gaming. And so what you can do is break your study into smaller chunks, and so it makes it a lot less daunting, and you feel like it's just a lot easier to overcome. Secondly, reward yourself. Like you can do it in a variety of ways. And I remember what I used to do was I used to have a planner for myself for the whole day. And every time I completed something from my planner, like doing my music or studying for an hour, I would tick it. And that gave me, a sense of completion and a sense that I've achieved what I've wanted to do. And that for me was basically, a reward in a sort of way, because it kept me motivated to try and complete the rest of the things that I had planned out for my day. And another thing is the Pomodoro technique. And what this is it's like you study for a bit and then you give yourself a rest. And it's about 25 minutes of study and then 5 minutes of rest. And that can also be a reward for yourself, where after your hard work, you also get a bit of, a break to just relieve yourself and do whatever you want. And eventually, after following these steps, you won't be studying for better grades, but you will just be studying because you find it fun and you find gaining knowledge useful. I hope you learned something from this. Thank you for listening.